There has to be a certain balance for society to function well for the majority. Countries rise and fall, empires die or at least fade in power. How is wealth distributed? This is what economists ask when bringing up the Gini coefficient. It isn't an acronym. It's named after an Italian statistician. Gini is used to calculate wealth inequality. It's a useful indicator to see if a country is doing well. The lowest it has been was in 1968. The Gini for households was 0.38. Last year it was 0.49. This data is by household taken from Fred. If you aren't aware, that means Federal Reserve economic data. You typically don't want Gini to go above zero point 0.4 because that indicates too much income inequality. A Gini between 0.25 to 0.35 is typically what to aim for, which you see in Scandinavian countries with strong safety nets and progressive tax structures. Zero is perfect equality, which is not possible. No one has achieved this. You might think of Cuba for a zero value where everyone's the same since it's communist, but in Cuba their Gini is between 0.4 and 0.5 today. It used to be far lower, but it's now comparative to other Latin American countries. Now a Gini of 1 means one person has all the wealth, and everyone else has exactly zero. This has never happened. According to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, an official government source, the worst Gini value is Wyoming, a value of 0.52, which makes it have extreme income inequality. Texas and California are the same, with a Gini of 0.5. The states with the lowest Gini are West Virginia and Maine, 0.38 and 0.39, which are much better, but not the best. Should be between 0.25 and 0.35, but they're close. The US Gini of around 0.5 means there's a significant gap between the rich and the poor. Now the top 1% control 31% of the wealth. The bottom 90% hold 33% of the wealth. A high Gini is not just about personal wealth, but whether your taxes return to society through education and healthcare, but also whether you afford to own a home or even an apartment or vehicle. There has to be a balance. I'll explain some ways to reduce the Gini in part 2.